Ooh, ooh, big fish-ish. We switching up. We're going clean for, we're going to see how this goes. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about the big fish-ish. But today we have a new series. It's not Big Fish Talk, not Big Fish Podcast. It's still under our OG Big Fish banner, of course, but it's called Living Legends. All right. So we all know today, February 1st, first day of Black History Month, where we honor all of the legends that came before us, the people that sacrificed everything in a lot of cases, their lives, put in a lot of work, a lot of purpose, their purpose to uplift our Black race, our Black people, our Black communities, our Black villages, and our Black families. We should continue to do so as far as celebrating them, recognizing their achievements, and taking the baton from them to continue upward. Now, with that being said, it's very important for us to recognize the legends that are living right now, all right, in our communities. On YouTube, we have access now to see them, to see how they're living. They're very influential right now, and it's important for us to look up to them the same way that we look up to the past legends, because they're doing it in real time. All right, they're doing it in 2023, which obviously may be a little bit different than 60, 80, 40 years ago. Which is during the time that a lot of our other, living legends, the people that we honor, MLK, Malcolm X, Marcus Garvey, all of these individuals that were extremely impactful to our enlightenment and where we are today. But we're going to take some time to also recognize the current living legends. We're not going to wait till people die to give them their flowers. We're going to appreciate them now, because if we appreciate them now, then we can use the game that they're giving to implement in our day-to-day lives to uplift our communities now. All right, we're not going to wait 60 years. All right, not to say that the past people, their strategies or anything else were outdated, but we have people that already took the baton, and we want to focus on them because they're doing it in the real time. So, without further ado, the first living legend, all right, the first OG Big Fish living legend, we have Anton Daniels. All right, my dog Anton. Anton doesn't know me, but I know him very well. It's a big brother, and that's just the world that we're living in right now. We have so much access, whether it's on YouTube or any other social media platform. We're able to have the engagement, and a lot of times with these people, in a live way, in a real way, just because of this access that we have, like I said, with social media. So Anton, who is Anton Daniels? And if you're listening to this right now, either pause it, or as you're listening, make sure that you go to antondaniels.com, or check out him on YouTube. You can go to his website and you can see all his YouTube, Instagram, Patreon, literally across the board. He's been one of the most, perhaps the most influential people to me when it comes to me setting the tone for where I want to get to right now, especially with me concentrating a lot of my efforts lately with growing on YouTube, with growing on Instagram, with growing across the social media platforms to address my purpose from an influencer standpoint. So that way I can give the game just like he's given me the game. And Anton, he's a different type of dude, free thinker. He just represents a lot of the morals, values, and principles that I believe that if more of us, people overall, but especially our Black community, if more of us are able to embrace how he lives his life. He's very transparent and he's very open, and he says that he does that on purpose because his intentions are to invite people in so that we can learn off of his real life. All right. He's not, just saying one thing and living another. He's actually doing it. All right. He's a family man. He's a businessman. He's one of those real ones that you're always going to get it from him straight and direct. And I think that's what we need. Matter of fact, I know that's what we need, especially for our young Black men. These are the things that we can look up to. Anton's married. Like I said, he's a family man, and it's everything across the board. And what I see that's different about him and why I want to celebrate him right now is because he's one of those people that can change the culture. What is the culture created by? What we perceive is what's cool. Anton, the life that he lives, how he lives it, how open he is, how real he is, first and foremost, he has the ability, because of this quote unquote coolness factor, it's just a genuineness that he comes across as, where he can really make a difference and is already making a difference with me. I haven't even had a one-on-one with him. I've shot him a couple DMs and stuff like that. Like I said, it's just a building process. So he's helping me to build through watching him grow and watching him build. And that's what we need. That's what social media is supposed to be for. A lot of people, I'm one of the first ones to criticize and to point out some of the downfalls of social media. But at the end of the day, for every downfall, for every distraction, for every negative impact, there's somebody like Anton, but we need to do a better job of highlighting them. All right. We know what we're going up against. We know that when we open up our Instagram, what we're going to see is probably going to be a lot of stuff that's going to distract us and lead us away from our goal rather than leading us towards our goal and align with our purpose. So it's very important for us to be intentional about recognizing brothers like Anton and following brothers like Anton, because there's no need for us to, if we already have a blueprint that he's gracious enough to open up his blueprint, his playbook to us, why wouldn't we soak up that game? It's the giving brothers like that. So this won't be a long episode or anything like that. It's really, like I said, just to introduce what we're going to be doing, Living Legends. I said before that I would do one every day. We're going to shoot for one every day. I'm not sure if I'll do a video for each person every day, but I wanted to make sure that I do a special one, not only because it's the first one, because I think Anton, matter of fact, I know Anton deserves it. He's putting in the work. I'm telling you, when it comes to inspiring me, working hard, he's up at 4:30, getting his workout in, and then getting right to creating content, quality content that comes across in a way that's easily received. He understands how to talk to us, and he has a way about himself where you don't feel as if, it's somebody, you're not in school, so to say. You're learning from somebody that's actually doing it right now in real time. He's always willing to pull out the receipts, literally. If you follow him, then you know exactly what I mean. But it's just dope brothers like that. We always talk about, what's the solution? What are the answers for our community? To me, it's very simple. Look at the brothers that are doing the right thing, the quote unquote good guys. Look at them and just follow. We have to, I don't like using the word humble enough, but we have to be real enough with ourselves to understand that before we can lead, and even while we're leading, that there's certain brothers that we should still follow, still seek counsel in. And we have the privilege right now. There's no excuse. We have that ability to seek that advice, seek that guidance, just through going on somebody's Instagram, just through listening to their YouTube. And when you have somebody like him who's willing to interact, and it's funny, he actually did an event down in Miami for New Year's Eve to bring in the new year. And I was down there, and for whatever reason, I just was in one of those like moods where it's just like, I just wanted to, just kind of be by myself, set the tone for the new year, how I wanted to set the tone. But I do regret not going just to meet him, just to have that, interaction face to face, because I believe that is how you build. But I'm sure that we'll have it in the future. That's just how energy, works, at least in my opinion. We'll connect. And in a lot of ways, we already have. That's why I'm on here talking about him now. But it's time that we start saluting the living legends, as much as we're giving flowers to the people that came before us, because the people that are here in real time, if they're willing to do a lot of this stuff and take that leadership role, they need our support. All right. They need our support financially. They need our support spiritually. They need our support just from the energy that we bring to the table and uplifting them and using our platforms, even though they may not be as big as theirs, but using our platforms to put them on that pedestal, because these are the brothers that we need to be following. This is the solution to a lot of our problems. Good brothers, family man, leader, and somebody courageous enough to put it all out there for the public to see, and someone gracious enough to give the game to us, which is most of it is just giving it away for free. And even if you're on the Patreon, you know that the value that he's, when you pay for his Patreon to be a part of it, the value that you're getting back is exponential. So definitely just want to shout out that brother. And yeah, OG, Big Fish, living legend. I appreciate you, brother. And like I said, we're going to continue this trend. And if you guys know of somebody that, has inspired you, feel free to do the same on your page or send them my way. Would love to learn about them. Would love to learn, how they can inspire me to become better. So, and how we can continue to promote these type of individuals. So let's maybe tomorrow, I don't know, maybe tomorrow, if y'all give me some feedback, we can include that for the next living legend. But I'm sure I have a bunch lined up anyway. So with that, Anton Daniels, Anton, big bro, appreciate you, and I'm looking forward to what you have in store for the future, for not only you, but for me, because I'm inspired and motivated by your success, and I'm feeding off of it, and I think that's what we should do. So with that, I'll let y'all rock out. Like I said, make sure you visit AntonDaniels.com, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Ew. See y'all soon.